answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study. Write in the billiard room, mill about in the converted mill, why, read in the scullery. Your home is your castle. Utilize all of its many, many nooks and crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
Hard work may or may not pay off.
Why they not letting me edit my own building?
If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
Do it that way. And then...
Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid.
Okay, so... I only got 310 points.
Like what you hear? Of course you do. So why not call in and let our producers know? Recent research suggests that over 97% of our listeners are incidental. That is, hearing by accident rather than intent. Collateral Johnnies, if you will. Nevertheless, I have faith that each radio segment, like a juicy needle in a haystack of filth, is found by someone, somewhere. Well done to you, today's deliberate listener.
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
one bed for every 5 students. Darn it, so I have
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated.
40, 60. I don't think I have enough dorms for everybody.
Staff are reminded to be inspirational. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
You're listening to Campus Radio. I'm Maggie Watmore, and I just learned what this button does. I'm not sure when I would use it, but I suppose it's good to know. Excellent.
Janitor required in bathroom. End of year results published now. The academic year is now over.
Freshly Meadows star rating increased and quite an accomplishment too. If this were anywhere but 2-Point County, perhaps we wouldn't celebrate people doing their jobs with quite this degree of vim and vigor. But here we are, signed Tarquin Foxbridge, the Education Minister.
The summer is a good time to relax and prepare
Great
for
work.
next
Freshly
year.
Meadows now boasts a first-rate academic facility. Head to the map from the pause menu and decide where next to set up campus. Okay. Couple people failed.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you.
It's still saying that it's just Prestige 3, but it said I got Prestige 5. All right, because we want to get some more
I can't read
things
what this
open
next
to
segment
us.
is about because I've lost my
I'm
glasses.
going to go ahead and
but
start on the next
I am told
campus.
that that's quite ironic. So yeah, here's Hugh.
Yes, it's not quite business as usual here at Duckworth Campus Food Court, where one of the servers has lost a contact lens. Unfortunately, they do believe the lens was lost during the preparation of a particularly big lasagna. They're asking every student to check their portion before they chew. But as of yet, no sight of the missing lens.
Skills are non-transferable.
All right, we're starting on a new map called Piazza Lanatra. Appreciate you guys staying the course here with me. I have no idea what this map is going to look like, but it looks like
in the wonderful field of gastronomy. Firstly, I suppose that it's not an actual field, though with all the vegetables and livestock and so on, there may be rather a lot of time spent in a field. There you have it. The study of food really does cover so much ground that we only manage to scratch the surface and talk about grass. Let's have some music, shall we?
Welcome to Piazza Lanatra, where you'll find cobbled stones and stunning cobbler. The students are eager to prove themselves in the town's famous cookery competitions, but a life on the stove can turn an inspiring chef into a perspiring chef. Will they wilt under the spotlight, or does it take a pressure cooker to make diamonds? Probably takes a pressure cooker to make diamonds, but let's see. So it looks like we got a student intake of 10. The first course we'll have is called gastronomy.
Tuition fees are expensive, and education
One thing I like to do is
priceless.
survey the area. Alright, DJ Sous Chef. So hello there, I'm DJ Sous Chef. You'll find my restaurant and nightclub Beetroot right here in Piazza Lanatra. I'm here to turn your student body into a bodacious stew of learning. Welcome to the culinary world. It's going to be delicious. Alright. That's the management view. One thing I like to do when I start playing these games is to survey what is in and around me, just so I can know if I decide to expand, where I might be able to expand to, you know, where I might want to put a bathroom near the edges, depending on where the other items are. It looks like our campus requirements offhand is that we need to have a lecture theater, we need to have a savory kitchen, and we need to have a gastronomy teacher. So let us see. One thing I could say for starters is I would have liked this space to be a little larger. I think this is a weird shape they have here. Let's see if we pick this up. We don't own that. Let's try to make this a little bit more dense. So what I'm going to do is, just from playing the other one, I'm going to pick these up. I'm going to pick these up. I'm going to move them. Because
If you don't know
one
where
thing
your
I
house
learned
is it really worth going?
is a necessary need in the building of a campus is space.
Good morning. You're listening to
And so-
Ricky Hawthorne
We'll need space.
on 2 Point Radio. You're listening
Go
to
ahead and
2
move
Point
this.
Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne.
When I played the last
it's a few
time-
minutes past something. We'll check on those
One
numbers
little
while
thing that I
you listen
did
to
that I
some
kind of
music.
regretted on my other one is that I literally would make the building bigger and sell all the stuff that was there, which is, you know, kind of a waste doing it that way, because these things are free. They enhance the ambiance, so it can't hurt.
Students are
have
asked
'em?
not to ask questions.
But since I want to have as much space as possible, I'm gonna go ahead and move this out the way because I intend on expanding the building rather quickly. We know we'll need the space, so one thing that we will do right offhand is to edit this building if they will allow us. Let's see.
If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me.
Go ahead and sell that. And what we're going to do is put another double door on the other side just to kind of make it uniform. We kept the thing in the middle there, so let's go ahead and add items to the building.
Frequently
There's not
asked
a button
questions.
to do that.
No, I've not seen
Alright,
your frog.
so we'll go here, we'll put this here, just try to make it even. Boom, there we go.
It's funny how your routines can change after all these years. Lately, I've been enjoying
Now
a
we got a
bowl
bigger-
of hog logs in the
bigger
morning.
piece to play with.
It's true what they say in the advert.
can't
There
extend
just
back there.
wasn't enough pig in my morning.
Let's see if it'll let
This
us
next
extend back
song
there.
is for the hog log lady.
We don't own back here, but we can extend along this little backside here. And what we'll do is we'll move these windows pretty much adjacent to where they were. Slide that back so we're not losing anything that they gave us for free with the building. Oh, they're not letting me place it. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright. Takes a little bit of time. They're gonna go ahead and build that building in the back. We don't intend on putting any exits or anything back there. Nice, nice. So now we got a full campus, and I get the whole architectural type of deal when it comes to buildings, but look, we need all the space we can get. We'll extend this when the time comes. We're gonna make this building bigger on both sides if we can. I'm pretty sure we can. So yeah, definitely. So let's go ahead and get the lecture theater. We probably could get squeeze in 2 of them. We know that we'll need more than one pretty, sooner rather than later. So let's do this. The lecture theater. Slide this over here. Do the same thing with this. Slide this over here. This way, if we need anything additional,
You've been revising.
put a whiteboard right here. Go ahead and put a garbage can in here too. We don't really have money to waste right now. We want to build a lot of stuff. So we'll leave this room as it is for right now. We got one lecture hall, and what I'm going to do, because I think I'll have enough money, I'll go ahead and take a chance. Put another one right next to it. Boom. Now we got 2 lecture theaters. We already at a level 2. We got some course points that we can use.
I was chased into a
We're
tree
gonna go
by a group of
ahead
students barking like dogs.
and
I went into a primal state
make
of
a
self-preservation, hissing at them like a feral cat.
It needs to be a 6x6
I've learned
at
since
least.
that it was some kind of initiation for a society. Oh, I
got it.
suppose now that I know it was a joke, I can see the funny
Entrance
side.
in the front.
Young people, eh? The terrifying scamps.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
Oh no. Anything we don't want, if we made a mistake, we can always hit 6.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
trash bin. I'm gonna put some sanitizer in here too. Put a couple of posters to increase the attractiveness. Why this is good is because what this does is this lessens our need for janitors. So I think that we are all set with this room. The culinary room is ready to go. I think what I'm going to do is move this room.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
We'll pick this room up, slide it over. We know we're gonna put dorms over there. We might put another kitchen over there. But we need a gastronomy teacher. So I'm gonna go ahead and hire one. Looks like we only got one for right now. Has a 70% teaching skill. That'll work. Let's do it. Drop her down. All right, now we ready to start this year. Let's do it. Let's see how it goes. In my experience, you get the best from food when it's joyful and inspired, and students are no different. To produce the best chefs, you'll need to create a free-range student paradise and stuff them full of culinary tidbits.
Make you uncontrollably ill.
All right,
Be safe and
that's
try
some
to have
food for
very
thought. Where is
slightly
she
less than
going?
that.
We have no
This
students.
message is brought to you
Why?
by the Milkmaid Corporation.
Get your butt back in there.
It's not your year, it's just another year.
Now, what we do need to build, though, that I stepped ahead of myself with,
Students should check
we
in
definitely
before
need
trying to learn.
bathroom. And I'm not gonna go as big as I did with the last bathroom. Go ahead and get the sinks in here too. I like to have an even amount of sinks to stalls. So that's why I'm doing so many. And of course we want to have a trash can.
Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
Alright, bathroom is done. And of course we need a dorm. We're gonna put the dorms on the other side.
Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Here's the weather. Things are looking cold on the pointy mountains. You might want to wear a second pair of shoes. I suppose skis are technically a second pair of shoes. What they lack in terms of providing warmth, they make up for by being a lot like very thin toboggans. Play that music.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? This is a test announcement, not a real announcement.
Listen, if you want your students to flower, but their grades won't always be self-raising. When one of my chefs needs some help, I send everyone else home and talk to them slowly and loudly. Maybe that's extreme, but some extra attention can go a long way. I recommend building a private tuition room.
Education is non-refundable. Students are reminded to be in two places at once.
I recently joined an amateur plumbing club. Oh, it's a lot of fun. The pipes, the tools, the rush when you blow a valve. The competitive element is one thing, but it's also great training for when something goes wrong at home. After all, with the right attitude and a little experience, there's no problem you can't make worse.
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
I gotta figure out how to build up this kudash quicker.
In the news today, pop star Jasmine Odyssey has everybody talking after sharing an image of a spatula. Fans are debating whether this latest post is a cryptic suggestion of music to come or simply a kitchen-based mistake. It's hard to say, but what is clear is that we'll be discussing it for days.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means. Plagiarism is not a belief system.
That's the end of our show, but I'll be back tomorrow to do it all over again. Here's to that. Here's to time's relentless advance. Here's to you, 2 Point County. Playing us out, we've got an absolute firecracker. Good night.
Hard work may or may not pay off. Students are reminded to find themselves. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
Alright, y'all, I appreciate y'all for watching.
Students are reminded
I'm gonna
that
jump
you came
off of here
on
real quick.
purpose.
Come back, continue trying to develop this